Hi, everybody. This is Michelle, co author of Methylation Madness Insight into the Biochemical and Personal Lives of Hypermethylators. So, I have not been anywhere near social media for about 10 days now. Here's what happened. This is going to be a little bit long story. So, Wednesday, a week ago, I started getting very, very bad ear pain. Now, prior to that, about a week before that, I actually got hearing aids. Due to my liver failure 10 years ago, I lost 80% hearing in my right ear and about 10% hearing in my left ear. So I finally just said, you know what, I'm just going to bite the bullet and get the hearing aids. And actually, I have to say that they really helped so much. Then it was about a week later that I was just started telling you, I started getting severe ear pain. And what had happened was when I had COVID, I had a very bad sinus infection in my left sinus. So the left sinus ended up just draining into my eardrum. So I had I had an inner ear infection that went to an outer ear infection. I ended up going to the emergency room twice because the pain was just so excruciating. Due to the fact that I'm a hypermethylator and I have such severe sensitivity to medication, um, finding any kind of medication for me is quite difficult. So I had, luckily, Dr. Doolin via text message as as my daughter brought me into the emergency room. That was Thursday of last week at around 6:30 in the morning. Luckily, I had an amazing doctor in the emergency room. It's very difficult to find a doctor um, who A, understands my medical issues and B, takes it seriously. And this doctor was just phenomenal. So he said that my ear canal was almost completely closed and it was very red. So he gave me steroid eardrops and an antibiotic eardrop. In order to get those, I had to have Dr. Doolin on speed dial basically so he can tell me if the medication that I was being given is something that won't actually kill me because either it has the carbon hydrogen 3, which is a methylator, or just sulfur. Um, a methylator creates sulfur, which is what almost killed me. I guess it's like 10 years ago, and what caused my hearing loss. So I went home and I did the eardrops, and I wasn't able to take any, I wasn't able to take any painkillers because of my methylation. So the pain that I was experiencing literally it was like those of you ladies out there who have had children, imagine labor pains every 2 hours without any medication, and uh, the pain the pain was just excruciating. There were times that I was screaming, um, just screaming and moaning and rocking. And I'm very, as you can see, I'm very much into meditation, and I am actually a level 2 Reiki healer, and I was doing Reiki on myself, and it was just I almost threw a cup across the room. It was just the experience that I just had, and my poor daughter, who's 19, who completely took care of me. Um, I'm a very positive person. Like, I'm such a positive person. It's ridiculous. And I always see the good, but this tore me out. So I was getting those pains for every 2 hours. And then finally, after 2 days, I was uh, basically pleading with Dr. Doolin to just give me something for the pain. And he finally agreed to give me one Bayer aspirin every 4 hours. And I know everyone's like, a Bayer aspirin for that kind of pain. Let me tell you something. It was like the best thing that anyone could have given me, because it just cut the pain a tiny bit. Plus, he was giving me a lot of 5-HTP, which is it's like tryptophan. It is tryptophan. It's the precursor to tryptophan, which knocks me out. So it a couple times it knocked me out to sleep for a couple minutes, but other times it just mellowed me out. I did so much meditation. Nothing was nothing was helping. Then Sunday, so that was sorry, that was I still have some pain. Sorry. That was Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then Olivia brought me back to the emergency room Sunday morning because I couldn't manage the pain. So another really fantastic doctor. I was so lucky. Um, Gave me Flonase, but I again was lucky enough. I got Doc on the phone, and he said that I can't have anything with epinephrine, and I can't have anything with Sudafed. So that brought down the effectiveness of the Flonase. But once I got the Flonase, that seemed to open up my sinus. I wasn't congested or anything, but he says that the doctor said that that's would open up my sinus and it would help my ear start draining. Oh, because I had the ear infection caused fluid behind my eardrum, and that is what the pain that I was experiencing, not so much the from the infection, because the infection he said was beginning to clear up. The second doctor, he was able to actually like see inside my ear. So I did some Flonase, and then my ear started draining, and I will just skip what came out of my ear because it was disgusting. And then my ear has just been continually draining. So I kind of walk around with tissue in my ear. Right now it's just a little bit. Um, so that was Thursday. I threw up twice from the pain. Um, and I haven't eaten, well, actually, the past 2 days, thank God, I've eaten, but I was eating nothing. And I'm thin to begin with, so um, I'm kind of scrawny now. I've slept about 2 hours a night. Um, I'm looking rough. This is all a natural hair monster. But as you could see, I kind of have my personality back a little bit. Um, so I would take the Bayer, try to sleep, and I would say that was Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I got an appointment with an ENT, and the ENT was a little difficult with the ENT. He wasn't quite grasping the methylation issue that I had, but I kind of made him understand it. Um, and he ended up vacuuming my ear. He put this long thing down my ear and literally vacuumed out whatever was inside. That I'll just skip the graphics. So he did that, and then he suctioned out my ear also. That was excruciating. So that night was a very, very bad night at home, trying to sleep and just trying to function like a human being. It was like I would just rock. I would just rock back and forth and moan and groan and just talk. It was like it was like an outer body experience every 2 or 3 hours. I could never have done this without my daughter. She was phenomenal, just amazing. And um, I had my parents come. I had my pretend mom come, and my sister in law and one of my friends, and come just help me and then help Olivia, and it was just uh, unbelievable. And I have had so much support from my friends, and then my friends at work. It was just fantastic. Today I just got an amazing. Tomorrow's my birthday, so I just got a beautiful edible arrangement from my friends at work. So that just brightened up my day. um, so I slept two like 3 or 4 hour stints last night, um, and that was good. I'm just very tired today. Plus, my biochemistry is all out of whack because I haven't been on program for 10 days. Plus, I really was hardly on program because before that, I had like a week or so, or 2 weeks. I don't even know what day it is anymore. Um, After COVID. So I had just had blood tests on, and Doc Dadulin saw that my liver enzymes were up a couple points, and my alk phos was up a little bit, so he had to do some cleanup on me and on my daughter. Um, so now, uh, where I'm at today is my pain level on a scale from 1 to 10 was from a 15, um, and then it would range from like a 9 to a 10 all day, and then it slowly decreased down to like a 7 all day. And I haven't taken any Bayer pain reliever in, I think, since yesterday, which is amazing. Um, and now my pain is ranging, like all of a sudden it'll like just jab me in the ear. Um, it ranges from like a 2 to a 5. Um, so I'm the best birthday present in the entire world is not to have that pain that I was experiencing for so many days. I haven't been at work. I basically, I think I've gone outside like 3 times. Um, it's been it's been quite the journey, physically, emotionally. I'm a very spiritual person, so I've had a lot of different spiritual experiences as well. Um, Kind of like a rebirth. So my goal is to get back to work, um, and hopefully by tomorrow I won't have this pain. So right now, and if you see my ear is burnt because I was steaming it, I had a hot mug of steam. One of my sulfur sisters told me to put a hot mug of steam, and being an idiot, I was a little too hot. But the pain I have is right here, right now, and it just stabs in. It was running from behind my ear and all the way down my estate eustachian tube, and then in here. I couldn't even touch my ear. I couldn't even touch it. It was just so painful. It was just amazing. Within 24 hours, it went from the school nurse saying, "Oh yeah, that's kind of infected," to me being in the emergency room the next day. I was just, this whole thing is just baffles me. Um, but my appetite is almost back to normal. Um, my energy level is, as you could see, very um, biochemically. I'm a little burnt glutamine right now, which means I'm kind of on the little down. Um, but the gratitude that I have that I am not in pain, the way I was is, honest to God, like, it's just indescribable. Um, my ear is draining a lot. I think I mentioned that. And the liquid is more clear now. So it's getting a lot better. Trying to think what else. I think that's really it. Doc and I have obviously not been able to make those 3 videos, but we will, and I refuse to let this get me. I am very strong emotionally, and I'm very strong physically. And I'm a super positive person, like I said, but I'm also human, even though I don't think I am sometimes. So it's a gorgeous day out. My birthday, I'm going to be 53 tomorrow. And I'll have a little bit of cake with my parents and my amazing sister and brother-in-law and my aunt and my superhero daughter. And spend a couple minutes with them and see how my night goes, see how my day goes tomorrow, and God willing, I am going to be able to get back to my normal life, because I am not somebody who sits around and does nothing. As you could see, I am a crazy energy person, and I'm a happy person in my videos. But I just wanted to put something out there to let you guys understand how having such bad methylation issues hinders the ability to heal quickly, uh, because I can't take medication, and the medication that I was able to do is not strong compared to, oh, here, take some erythromycin, or take some, a Z-Pak, or, you know, uh, Cipro. I can't take any of that. So the stuff that I have is very weak, um, but at least I was able to get something. So I'm going to go rest. And if you have any questions, please feel free to text me. I'm not sure when I'm going to answer them, but I promise that I will. And the day is gorgeous out, and I'm going to sit outside and rest. So thank you, and I will see you soon.